So 2021 India has achieved a lot on international forum, starting with vaccine diplomacy, where India supplied vaccines of corona to almost 100 countries, and it was appreciated by everyone. Like India has contributed to UN peacekeepers as well. So almost 100 countries India contributed its vaccine, although it was halted after a few weeks because of growing concerns in India as well. But this one step was praised by everybody, and India has successfully proved that it is the global leader in pharmaceuticals and vaccine making and helping the countries, especially the poor countries in Africa and Asia. The second one was achievement was universalization of membership of International Solar Alliance. Now this alliance formed in 2015 by India and France. Earlier, its membership was restricted to countries, some of the countries which were lying within the Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. But now the membership has been universalized. That means any member of United Nations, they can be part of this ISA. So this will definitely help in achieving the aim of ISA, that is one sun, one grid, one world. The third one was the Quad Leader Virtual Summit. Now this Quad Virtual Summit was revived by America and India, Japan, Australia, and US. These all four they form a quad, and this was basically revived to counter China and for a free maritime route in Indo-Pacific region, in Indo-Pacific Ocean. The fourth one was India's CAG, that he has been appointed as the external auditor of the IAEA. Now, the relations between India and IAEA, the rapport between India and IAEA has been quite smooth, and this is one of the reasons that India's work being done on nuclear power has been appreciated by all over the world. India has been following the safeguard mechanisms of IAEA. IAEA has they have free access to the nuclear installations in India. So the India's image in the world being one of the important partners of IAEA, and hopefully this will help India in achieving membership of NSG. We have to wait. Now the other achievement was TRIPS waiver. Now after this vaccine was being manufactured, the issue was of the patents, the intellectual property rights. So India, along with South Africa, India and South Africa, they had initiated this proposal at United Nations in WTO that countries should waive off the licensing on the patent thing, particularly to vaccine making. And this was later on supported by America as well. So this was one of the achievements where India succeeded, and this helped distribution and manufacturing of vaccine in many countries of the world, especially the third world, the poor countries. And the other one was Mr. Modi. He became the first prime minister to chair UNSC meet, and several resolutions were passed. As we know that India became the president, the chairperson of this group in August, and several resolutions were passed amid the debate on maritime security today. The third and the next one was the revival of the Ramna Kali Mandir in Dhaka. That was a recent event which was destroyed by Pakistan in 1971. Now, this was important step to revive the dying culture of Hinduism in Bangladesh, and this will also go long way in soft diplomacy of India, in strengthening the ties between India and Bangladesh. Other one was after the Kabul incident, after the Taliban takeover of Afghanistan, there were demands of evacuation of many Indians and also of Afghan people. So India started its mission called Operation Devi Shakti, in which many Indians and Afghan people across all the religions, they were evacuated. Now they are under Operation Devi Shakti. A special camp air flight arranged by India that has, the statement said, has arrived in India in New Delhi. So several Indians and Afghanis, they were brought, saving their lives from the chaotic scenes of Afghanistan. And then finally, the International Solar Alliance, it got the observer status at UNGA. Now, this is one of the achievements of India. As has been said by Mr. Ambassador, India's permanent ambassador to United Nations, T.S. Trimurthy, said that UNGA has granted observer status to ISA. Now, this is this is one of the historic decisions, obviously, and it has become an example of positive global climate action through partnerships to benefit global energy growth and development. And this was a historic decision, and hopefully this will help in achieving positive global climate action through partnerships to benefit global energy growth and development. So that's it.